Hi, this is Doug with the Spokesman, and today we're going to be looking at a unique way you can watch football while online called You Be the Quarterback, and I'm today with its founder, and let's go ahead and have him tell us a little bit about the site.
Hi, I'm Chris Billmeyer, CEO of youbeQB.com. What we do is we allow you to play along while you're watching your favorite college or NFL teams. We have about 10 full-time employees, and our investment is headed up by HRJ Capital, which is Harris Barton, former NFL offensive lineman with the San Francisco 49ers, and Ronnie Lott, a Hall of Fame defensive back, again for the 49ers. Bob Whitsitt, former GM of the Seahawks, is also an investor, as is Bill Savoy. Let me give you a little taste of how the game's actually played. So as you're watching a game in real time, you'll decide what plays happen next. Based on what the down and situation is, I'll go ahead and pick short pass left, and as I'm watching the game, before the ball is snapped, I have to get my play in. So I'll wait for the whistle. The screen then prompts me to make my call. The play will be cut off just prior to the snap of the actual game, and I'll be scored based on the actual outcome of the play. So for this example, again, this is just a test, but I got it right, so I'm awarded 60 points. What you see here is our little league leaderboard. What this allows you to do is invite up to 11 friends to join and play with you in real time, or you don't have to invite any friends, and we'll auto-group you to play with 11 other strangers online. We have our little trash talk window, which I think is probably the most popular feature outside of the actual gameplay.
I found that to be the case when I tested it out.
It's people really love to get involved into the trash talk. And as you can see on the little jumbotron here, we have our tips and our trivia and our different entertainment. So this is really along with playing the game, you see our youbeQB cheerleaders, we have entertainment that goes along with it.
So now the one thing which I noticed about your game is that when you're on defense right now, you're not doing anything. How's that going to change?
Yes.
Or is that going to change?
So right now we allow you only to play for one side of the ball. What we're actually going to do is make that a transition. So either to allow you to play for both sides of the ball or for both teams. So you'll never be on defense basically, and just always be able to participate. We found that certain people really want to play the entire game on both sides, and others just want to play, a portion of the game. So we'll leave the option open based on what you want to do. So I'm going to show you a way to invite friends and bring them online and compete against them on youbeQB.com. So if you go to your home page, you just go to Create a League. What this allows you to do is enter email addresses of your friends. You can invite up to 11 other friends, name your league, and this exists for the entire season. You'll pick all the teams with which you want to play, or just individual games. So go ahead and create a schedule for you and your friends to play. And like I said, this will allow you to compete with your buddies all year long. If you just wanted to go ahead and invite a friend to play, you can go back to the home page and click Invite a Friend, and enter your name, your email address, and then your friend's email address, and potentially a message you might want to send to them. This will go ahead and invite your friend and tell you who's it from.
And I'm not signing up my friend or myself for marketing lists.
No,
that's just you guys keep your own data to yourselves.
We keep our data to ourselves. You're just signing up your friend to come play along with you. Also, what we're doing currently is giving you the opportunity to win prizes. Just for signing up and coming along and playing youbeQB, we're giving away up to $500 in prizes every week. So this is what your points go towards. We're calling it our Gridiron Giveaway, and we see it as really fun. You could win anything from an Amazon gift card to a Domino's pizza just for playing youbeQB.
So you were telling me a little earlier before we started filming a little bit about how you started. Why don't you share it with everyone, how this sort of came your idea and got this started?
So I was sitting around with my uncle and my father, and we were watching a Huskies game actually, and sitting there just watching the game, and as people tend to do, trying to decide what happens next, and kind of got to thinking and said, hey, this might be an interesting idea. Can we make a web application out of this? So the first thing we did to make sure it was fun and it was engaging was we built a board game and used Monopoly pieces to place on the board. Had a little a little egg timer there that said, okay, play's cut off now. Said, hey, this is fun. The social interaction makes it even more so let's build this game. Started out just building it using outsourced development. got to a point where we thought it was good to go, and we added a few tweaks and here and there, and boom, 6 months later, here we are for the start of the season.
Okay, you do both college and NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing I noticed about college in our area is you're sort of missing the Washington State Cougars.
We are missing the Washington State Cougars right now.
Why are you missing the Washington State Cougars?
We're missing the Washington State Cougars because we looked at the start of the season. We said, well, we can't cover everybody. We've got to make a decision. What we did was measured it by the top 25 TV audience teams, and that's how we decided who we were going to use from a college perspective. What we are trying to do here is reach out to alumni associations across the country and get them involved and promoting youbeQB to their alumni and getting them to come play. And we'd love to reach out to Washington State and have them come play along, and we'd gladly host their games.
Okay, another thing about this going into a little bit is, as people see here, this is a setup of what your judge is using. Mm-hmm. We're using an area here of the people who verify the calls and stuff that way.
Correct.
What about if I don't know, Whitworth Pirates, who are a very, Division III school? Can someone become their own judges and get their stuff together? Is that something you're going to be doing in the future?
Absolutely. That's one thing we're looking at right now, is ways to get more than just the 57 teams we currently cover involved. And the way we think we can do that is this is a web application, and we're looking to reach out to those Division II, III, and even high school teams who would be interested in having a play-along system for the live game, allowing them to use our infrastructure to host certain games.
What do you do when there isn't football season? Are you going to do AFL, AFL2, Canadian football, or stretch out the season?
We've got some ideas for ways to stretch out the football season. We also have some ideas around different sports, baseball, potentially golf, other sports. Just trying to refine those right now. Football is obviously the lead dog in this group. They're the biggest television audience and biggest potential user base for us. So we're focusing on football. But yeah, in the off season, you'll probably see a few things from us.
Well, thank you for your time. Is there anything you'd like to share with us at the end, or
just really appreciate you coming out? And if any fans want to give us feedback, it's info@youbeQB.com. That's youbeQB.com. Love feedback, and come out and play and tell us what you think.